Hi folks, Kieran here. Today I'm in a car park for a little bit of a Flatground session. It's probably going to be the first long format video I've put out on the channel for a while. I'll explain all that to you in a moment, but I've got about an hour before I need to go to work. I managed to wriggle that into some spare time to come and have a skate. So I figured I'd come out, just skate a little bit of Flatground, check if I've still got some tricks, and yeah, I kind of wanted to just skate a little bit of Flatground and then maybe take a few minutes at the end just to explain what's going on with me and the channel, because I've been very sporadic posting recently, a lot more shorts than long formats. So I kind of just want to get into it. I figured I'd skate first and then talk later. I might not talk at all, who knows, you might get lucky. But yeah, just gonna go through my repertoire of Flatground tricks. Like I said, I've been skating very much recently, so I just want to see that I've still got them. So yeah, let's just crack on. That was the worst. That was rubbish. I just want to do like a fakey back to chiller. Keep doing dodgy rolls. Very good. Right, I'm gonna sit down, have a little bit of a break. I have got a little bit more time to skate, but I figured I need to have a little stop because I'm blowing out my ass. And I figured I'd sit and do the chatty bit now. So if I do skate anymore, I'll put that in all in before this. So if you have just come to watch my skating, it's done. Thank you for watching. Like, if you don't want to watch anymore, I completely understand. If you don't want to sit here and listen to me waffle on, then that part of the video is all done. I appreciate you for watching. For those of you who are going to sit around and listen to this, I will try and keep it brief. I'm going to try and film it in as fewer takes as possible. So there might be some weird cuts in the edit, because I'm just going to, every time I get to like the end of one of the bits I want to talk about, I'm going to pause and think before I keep talking, rather than try and film it in one go. So yeah, that's that. So first thing I want to talk about is like why I've not been posting as much. I used to be pretty good and like religiously. I had a schedule that I used to keep to when I first started the channel. I did a video a week, and then I was doing 2 videos a week, and then 3 videos a week, and then I came off the schedule a few years ago. Kind of just wanted to make it a bit more organic and not stack up videos, and just film the video, edit the video, put it out. And I've kind of stuck to that for the last probably a year, 18 months, I don't know, a little while. That's definitely the way I still want to go forward with things, but I haven't posted as many long format videos, and I've been doing a lot more shorts. The reason for that is, quite frankly, is one, I've not been able to get out for as many sessions as I would like, and secondly, like, I'm really struggling to like put together long format videos at the moment. Quite often when I go out to skate, I put a lot of pressure on myself at the moment to like try and learn something new or keep progressing, and I'm struggling with that at the moment, and I'll get into the reasons why. But as a result, I usually go out trying to film something like that. I'll usually warm up by doing things I know how to do. I'll film them as shorts with the intention of just posting them up because they're nice, they keep the channel ticking over. But then when I actually film the long format videos, it quite often doesn't go the way I want it to, and as a result, I usually I've been getting quite negative, and basically when I sit down to actually edit it, I think like, oh, I don't want to post it. I don't want to be putting out anything with an overly negative tone, and also there's no seemingly to me at least, there's no content there. It's usually just me flailing at a trick for an inordinate amount of time with no real progression being made, and I just don't want to put that out there. It's as simple as that. So as a result, a lot of the times I've been going out recently to film and with the intention of doing a longer format video, like they've just not been coming out the way I want it to, and ultimately like I only film for me, and it's kind of just my own skate diary. I'm very conscious that I just want, like, as much as like skateboarding, it's not easy, and it's not always like just progression. Like at the same time, I don't want to just continually put out videos of me failing and then being a miserable sod about it. So yeah, as for why I've found the progression so hard recently, I mean, there's two parts to it. One, I'm struggling to get out as often as I used to. Pre my second son being born, I used to be able to get out 3-4 times a week easily, loads of time to skate. When you get to skate a lot, it's really easy to keep tricks you've got because you practice them a lot, and it's really easy to progress because you're just used to being on your board, you're more confident and that. Not only that, is like when I was skating 3 or 4 times a week, I had no problem with spending a session just like working on a trick that I'd already knew how to do and just sort of building up, like getting good at that trick. Whereas nowadays, because I've got less sessions, I feel the push to improve and do better, and like learn new things much more, and that's just harder, because even if I feel like I make some progress towards learning it, it's quite often like it might be a week, 2 weeks before I get a chance to go out and try it again. And I guess where I am in my skate at the moment is I definitely feel like I've plateaued in terms of all of the tricks that are like relatively easy for me to learn, I've learned and I can do, and all of the tricks that I need to learn going forward are going to require a lot more time and effort put into them in order to learn them, and I'm struggling to find the time. And as for the effort part of it, you will have noticed I'm pretty heavily overweight. I have been for the last 10 years, I'd say. I've dipped up and down here and there. I think when I first started the channel, about 6 months in, I did a little weight loss series, lost a bunch of weight, was probably feeling as good as I had done for years. It's all gone back on. And recently, again, like I always kind of felt like I got away with it, because even though I was overweight, I used to exercise a lot, and as a result it kind of balanced out. Nowadays I'm not exercising as much, I'm not skating very often. That was my primary form of exercise. I'm not doing anything else to supplement it. As a result, when I come out for sessions, they're a lot harder. Like I'll find myself like getting out of breath very quick, and it's just sucky. Like I recently feel like it's really caught up with me a lot. So I'm trying to make some changes to my lifestyle around what I eat, and trying to find other ways to supplement skating, like exercise wise, because I need to get that weight down. I need to feel better about myself, because it will help me with my skate. So I want to skate for as long as I possibly can. I skated when I was a kid. I stopped when I was like 16, 17, didn't pick up the board for 12 years, and now I want to keep going for as long as possible. And there's so many of you guys who inspire me, who are skating into your 40s, 50s, like, you know, there's guys out there in their 60s doing it, and I want to be one of those people. But if I carry on with how I am, I'm not going to be. I'm going to get to a point, I think, pretty quickly where it's just going to be too much hard work, and I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to push myself and progress forward. So yeah, it's time. I need to make changes about that. I'll talk about it in videos going forward, maybe here and there, but hopefully you'll just see me slimming down. I hope is the ultimate goal of it. And yeah, just improving my lifestyle and stuff like that. As for like getting out for opportunities to skate, this is a great example. Today is I've managed to snatch an hour, and instead of putting a load of pressure on myself, I've just come out and skated a little bit of flat ground and just done something, just trying to enjoy skating again. And I'm going to try and like just really keep that in mind, that it doesn't always have to be about progression and pushing myself forward. Yeah, like I said, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I probably feel like I should be a better skater than I am. There's nothing I can do about that. Like, I can only take steps forward in my own time. I know a lot of it, like I'm a very anxious and cautious person by nature. I think that's part of the reason why I'm struggling to progress at the moment, because a lot of things that I want to try require a little bit more of a risk, like, to be taken, and it's just not. That's pretty. For me, that requires a lot of time and effort and planning to go into it to get to the point where I feel ready to make that slightly bigger leaps or whatever. I'm not someone who can just go out and throw themselves at things straight away. I have to like think about it. I have to get myself into the right frame of mind. And I struggle to get to that frame of mind at the moment. Anyway, so yeah, it's all quite waffly, but that's just the nature of it. Like, I need to find the time to go out and skate, take any opportunity I can. Don't worry about progressing, just enjoy my skating, look after myself physically and mentally to get myself into a better shape to skate, and then just let it go and just enjoy it, and try and put out videos where I can, or you know. And I think I'm going to just try and take the pressure off myself to be, every video has to be about progression and learning and pushing forward. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of all I have to say. Yeah, so that's kind of it. That's all I've got to say, really. I appreciate you guys, for anyone who sat and watched me waffle on for what's going to be like 8-9 minutes now. Like, I really appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who watches my videos. Whether they watch like a 3-second short, or if they, like I said, if you've sat here and watched through all this, like, you're legends. Like the fact that any other human being on the planet takes the time out of their day to sit and watch me skate and listen to me, and potentially listen to me talk a lot of crap, like, you're great people, every single one of you. Yeah, like I've always said, I film these videos for me. I do them the way I want to do them. There's no ulterior motive. I'm not trying to make money out of YouTube or anything like that. This is just my own personal skate diary. And I think the reason I wanted to film this and do this long rambly talk, it's just because it's a bit of a cathartic exercise for me. It's me resetting my goals. Do you know what I mean? It's me saying, do you know what, Kieran, it's okay for you to be fat and crap at skateboarding at the moment. There will be time to go forward and progress and push yourself, but right now you need to work out how you're going to look after yourself to get to that point. And in the meanwhile, you just need to enjoy your skateboarding and put videos out that you enjoy making, and that's it. Don't worry about it. So yeah, a huge thank you all for watching, as always. I'm going to try and do some more tricks on Flatground, which you will have already seen. Huge thank you to anyone who spent any time watching this video. If you've watched through to the end here, seriously, like, pour yourself a stiff drink. You deserve it. You're all absolute legends. And yeah, I'll see you next time on hopefully a less talky and more positive note. But yeah, cheers guys, take care.